So in our previous video, we talked about HTML list. In this video, I want us to talk about HTML tables. And this is getting a little messy. So let me just create a new file and in here, and I want to save this and call it tables.html. So I'm going to say tables.html just so we can have a new file to use for that. Okay. And the first thing we're always going to do is to put the HTML boilerplate in here. So I have my HTML boilerplate in here, and I'm just going to say the title is tables. Okay. Now to insert a table in HTML, what we do is to use a table tag. So we have the table tag. We have the table tag right here that we can use. Now this table tag. Now, for this table tag, we're going to have two parts in the table. Okay, we can have a table head and then we can have a table body. Now, the table head has to do with the data labels. Okay, that is the, the row that is going to help us to label the columns of our data. That is what is table head. So, table head is represented by the TH tag. Okay. Now let's say I want to have a table of three columns. Okay. In HTML, we actually work with tables row by row. So what I'm going to do is to define a table row using the tr tag. Okay, using the tr tag. Now this defines the first row where we want to have in our table head. So let's say we want to put some data in there. So we're going to use TD, which stands for table data, to insert this. So let's say the first I'm going to use names. That's for the first column. Then the next column, another table data. So I'm going to say, let's say age. And next one, I'm going to put another table data. And let's say I'm going to say employment status. Okay. So this is a table of three columns. Now this is in the table head. Let's just take a look at this and see how this is going to look like. And you see, I have it here, names, age, and employment status. Now, at the moment, we don't see any border around this. We will also look at that later on. And then this is actually the table. Let's confirm by putting some data in the body, and then we'll take it from there. Now, for the table body, we use the tag call. So we use a tag called tbody. So this tbody is the tag that helps us to insert data into the table body. Now we're going to start with a row. So we take the first row. Let's say I want to have just three rows in this. So I'm going to have three rows right here. Now in the first row, I'm going to have, of course, I need three table data to do this. So I'm going to do this, and let me do a copy and a paste. So I'm going to have this, and then for my second row, I also need three table data, and then for the third row, I also need three of this. Okay. Now in the first one, I just want a name, so I can just put my name there, Kevin. Of course, I'm not going to put my real age, so I'm going to just put 19 or 16. Employment status, and I'm going to say uh, students. I'm going to put students. Then for the next one, name, I'm going to just put Nana. Age, I'm going to put 19. Employment status, and I'm going to put employed. Then for the final one, name, I'm going to, let's say I'm going to put Janet. And the next one, I'm going to put age 27. And then employment status, I'm also going to put employed right there. So this is what we have for the table. Now let's go back to our web and then refresh this. And there we go. We have all this in here. So we can see the names have been underlined or have been put under the names column, the age year, and then the employment status all under this. Okay. This is how we insert HTML table. This is how we insert table on our HTML website. So basically with this and more, we have discuss how to insert tables in our HTML. In our next video, we're going to look at how we can insert images, and we're going to work this out. So what I want you to do is to get some few images, put them in your images folder, and then we will learn how to do that in the next video. Subscribe to my channel, share my video with your friends who need it. You can send me if you need me, if you need any assistance from me, you can post it in the comment. I'm going to get back to you on that, and we shall work it out. Enjoy this, and I will see you in the next video.